Season 2 of The Coco Show in 3, 2.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to The Coco Show, hosted by myself, Colette Creighton, and my co-host, David Schwartz. This is a show where the banter at the top of the episode never ends. And neurodivergent or not, we are here to make you feel less alone about your human experience. We have no expectations, and neither should you.
You are listening to Season 2 of
The Coco Show. Today, we have the wonderful, gorgeous, hysterical Miss Monday Mourning here in studio with us.
Hello, everybody.
We are so excited to chat with her about drag, comedy, and trauma. Miss Monday Mourning and David were fated to be friends when their paths crossed inside the disco ball at Supernova in Seattle 30 years ago.
It's true.
30 whole years.
Yes, 30 whole years together, honey.
They instantly connected, and she has made us all feel so at home. Monday demanded to know who did the remix of Toxic, David Likes to Play, and then from there they were thick as thieves. Outside of being the first lady of Supernova, she is the host, or she hosts Goddess, an homage to divas at
Homage to Divas of Old.
Oh, got it. At Madame Lou's at the Crocodile, which you can check out this Saturday, and that's no April Fool's. You'd be a fool to miss it. On top of all of that, they also host Morning Sickness at the Northwest Film Festival, which you can go to and see your favorite cult and camp cinema classics. Monday brings an incredible charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to every stage she graces, and 4 out of 5 dentists recommend seeing at least one of her performances to widen your smile. Ladies and gents, and theys, thems, please meet and welcome Miss Monday Mourning.
Hi, everybody. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. I've heard that somewhere before.
Yes,
Somewhere.
The Sound of Music, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. Definitely some old white lady, certainly. Okay, well, what we do on this show is we kick off with our ye fucking haws and our hyperfixations of the week.
Ooh.
So ye fucking haw is just something exciting that's happened in any capacity. And then your hyperfixation is
Yeehaw, like a cow person.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but we're mocking them.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. And what
No,
I'm
we're
excited
not.
about right
No,
now.
we decided we're not mocking them because remember I went to Texas and people genuinely say ye fucking ha.
I know, but
I
we're
think
not.
that rules.
I do too.
It's a classic.
We're not making
Yeehaw.
fun of no one with ye fucking ha.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Ye fucking ha.
Yeah.
We should start saying yeehaw more.
Amen.
Okay,
we say it all the
I'm
time.
gonna start saying it on the microphone.
You should.
You should.
You should.
Yeehaw.
I say yeehaw daily.
Yeah?
It's part
I'm
of.
saying yeehaw right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick us off, or shall I?
Yeah, what I'm most excited about right now going on in my life, oh gosh, I would have to say God is coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
I'm super excited. We have a
Oh, move your mic a little closer to your face.
hello.
There you
Perfect.
Hi,
Gorgeous.
everybody. I'm closer to the microphone
go.
now.
Perfect.
Super excited about Goddess happening this Saturday at Madame Lou's. We have a crazy cast. We have Hoochie Papa, Harper Bizarre, and Ursula Major from Dragula Season 1 all
Yes, that
coming
beard
to
is
turn
fierce.
the party. And it's got me thrilled. I can't wait to get through this week.
Amazing.
And then your hyperfixation. So something you're like
Obsessed with
obsessed with right now, yeah.
Right now, I am currently obsessed with Lana Del Rey's new record. Did you know that there is a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?
That
Well, one I didn't. no.
that is a perfect hyperfixation. Good
Oh,
job.
yeah, it rules. Have you listened to it?
I've not.
I have only listened to like part of one song. I will listen on the way home just for you.
Oh, honey, yeah. I'm truly fixating on like each song.
Well-
Each song has like meat to dive into, you
All
know?
right. All right. My first ever boyfriend was a big Lana Del Rey fan, and I have never gotten on board. But
Yeah?
I've heard good things.
She's
so,
a fun time.
yeah. I know you think highly of her.
Yes. All right.
All right, Coco, are you up?
Yes. My you fucking ha is no surprise. It's another gym PR. I hit 455 on the fucking hip thrust, but it wasn't in one like rep max. No. This was a full fucking 3 sets 8 reps, 5 reps, 15-second pause, rinse, repeat. I am made of steel. My ass is literally bulletproof.
Same.
It could end wars. I'm just saying. I'm very proud of myself, and also that I get to spend yet another weekend with my boys.
Oh yeah. Jax, stop it.
Literally, you are a menace to
You
society.
are a menace.
Orange demon orange cat. It's
So
very cute
cute,
that
but-
you, sir.
All right. What were you saying,
He
Colette?
knows how to find his good lighting.
Yes, he does.
He does. But we have events to attend together. And David is not working, either of them, and Austin is not working, either of them.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
actually get to see and spend time with David and potentially Austin if he wants to come.
There's 2 nights of fun, so
There's 2 nights of fun.
pick one.
Yeah, there's 2 nights of fun, and I'm super excited about Fruit Bowl.
Fruit Bowl is so cool,
So
right?
excited about Fruit Bowl.
Did you get a chance to see anything from the first season?
No,
Incredible work.
What is Fruit Bowl?
it's like a fashion drag competition.
And Beauty Boys?
Yeah.
Beauty
Yeah,
Boys
yeah.
is presenting it
Okay.
in collaboration with local Seattle drag icon Mona Real. And it is, like Colette said, contestants bring like their own created, sewed up designs to the runway
Ensembles.
every week. Ensembles, yeah. Yeah, a lot of hard work goes into it, and you get to showcase your talent every
Cool.
week. Yeah, it's dope.
So I'm super excited about that. And my hyperfixation has, I went through a couple, and there's a couple songs that I've also been hyperfixated on.
Yeah.
Bakermat, if I'm saying that right.
I know what you're talking
Like
about.
the
It's a
popcorn
house-
guy?
It's a house track.
The DJ, I like Good Feeling or something. He just came out with a new song. It is going to be the hit of summer.
Okay. Whoa. Big
In-
statement.
In
Wow.
my brain.
It's not even April yet.
It's
What
not for-
feeling does it like elicit with you?
Like you're driving through like a open
Ooh,
country
Paint us a
road.
picture, yeah.
Sun is out. You're a little stoned, and you're in a convertible.
Oh, what color is the convertible?
Red.
Of course.
Of course.
Right, cherry red.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
that's what it's giving. And then there's this other best friend song that I've been trying to get David to listen to for over a fucking week that I've probably listened to 45 times.
Oh.
And it's so cute.
I have been not listening
Uh-huh.
to it. Yeah, I haven't I
It's-
haven't listened to
It's
it.
really cute and it's really wholesome.
What's
then
it called again?
Best friend song.
Right.
Oh, it's literally called that?
Literally called that.
Wait, who sings it?
I don't. You'd think I'd know.
On the ride back.
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, Nelly Furtado. That's
Well, good
exact-
for her.
Yeah, good for her. And I have just been trying to like relax at home when I am home because I never do that. So I'm trying to hyperfixate on rest.
On relaxing.
Nice.
That's how you do it.
Don't like
trick your brain.
fixate too much on it though. You know what I mean?
Right. I still cleaned my
Okay, so-
house last night. But
Chill.
Work.
Cool.
Dave, you have the floor.
Yeah, my ye fucking hot this week was scoring my first goal in hockey this weekend.
Hey.
We're so proud.
Thank you. It was a great feeling. I'm just glad that it's over so that now I'm not like worried about getting the first one and I can just like play the game. But
And it was caught on camera.
it was caught on camera. Sarah, Austin's aunt, was watching, and she sent me all the videos, which was really awesome to get to see that. So thank you, Sarah. Again, 2 consecutive episode shout outs in a row. We love you.
We love you.
Said that. Part 2 of my You Fucking Ha was Austin's increíble disco set at the Supernovas.
Truly incredible.
It was
Truly.
awesome.
Transcendent.
He played phenomenally, and it was just a vibe and a half. Also, I played Trinity that night, which was really fun, and I headed there like 30 minutes before his set was over, which was a bummer, but I got to go there with my friend, and we had a really great night. So all in all, great weekend for Orion Entertainment on multiple levels, so we love that.
We're so proud of Austin. He did
Yes.
so good.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
And he looked very, very handsome up there.
Very.
Mhm.
Shout out to Dan's shirt.
Yeah. It was my husband's shirt from my birthday party.
The flashy one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
My hyperfixation this past week has been waiting patiently Okay, admittedly, not that patiently for the Orange Turd's arrest. I just really think that piece of shit should have been arrested and put in jail for treason on January 7th, 2021. But I'm still holding out hope that our justice system will finally make that pathetic waste of a human being, if you could call him that, for his crimes against our nation pay. So anyway, they need to arrest this buffoon soon because, damn, I've been way too hyperfixated on this since he tweeted that he was going to be arrested, and I really need them to just do it already so I can stop frantically refreshing the Washington Post app. So hashtag lock him up.
When did that happen? When was that tweet tweeted?
Is he back on Twitter?
No, sorry. He truthed, but I refuse to.
Yeah, I thought he got arrested
because he
from
has
Twitter.
this social media that he invented or created, so he made his own
Oh,
Twitter.
that like.
But they call them
scary
truths.
right-wing-
They call them truths.
Yeah.
That's what they're called. No, they're not tweets.
They're not tweets. They're truths.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
please.
so Orwellian, so despicable, and everything about him and everything he stands for, I'm happy to say on the air, is deplorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A very bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, a 0 out of 10.
-5.
Yeah, 2 thumbs down.
0 stars on Yelp. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot to say about what's going on in the world right now, but
Yeah.
that we're gonna.
That's the least. Honestly, there's so many other sad.
Idaho is, or not Idaho. LOL. Ohio is a modern day Chernobyl.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did something
heard about
explode?
Oh,
Yeah,
a
oh,
whole
the
a
train,
whole
yeah.
train.
Yes, the
yeah.
train derailment.
Yeah,
Yes.
but plural trains.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's been another.
Oh yeah. There.
It keeps happening,
no,
right?
No. Wait.
There's
More than one train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, more than one.
Oh, my God.
I know of at least 3.
What?
Yeah. In succession.
Wow,
They
my news algorithm is only sending me Trump right now, so.
My news algorithm is only sending me Vanderpump Rules because I had to. I cold turkey cut myself off from the news like a year and a half ago. I had to because my husband said I was acting like I was possessed by a demon.
Really?
He literally dead ass. This is actually a funny story. So I think I've told you this, Dave.
Go for it. I'd love to hear it again.
So we've been together for almost 14 years. He can feel my energy when
This
he
is your
enters-
husband?
Yes.
Okay.
He can feel my energy when he enters a room. And he came home one day after I had just been like anger scrolling on Facebook after watching the news for 3 hours. And he goes, good show. He goes, you know those horror movies you love so much about demon possessions? I'm like, yes, go on. He goes,
What a lead in.
you know when the priest enters the home and goes, I can feel the evil spirit here. And I was like, yeah. He goes, that's you, bitch.
That's you.
He goes, when you watch the news, when you go on this stupid fucking app, I don't know what the fuck happens to
Comes
you.
off of you.
He's like, you have to stop doing this. Like he's not the type of man to be like, I forbid it. But he's like, if you're smart, this is
Yeah.
what you'll do.
No, you have to be very intentional about how much media you consume right now because it is overwhelming.
It's
like, I
overwhelming.
absolutely cried this morning watching the news.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was actually really happy because honestly, it was like the first time I was like watching not the first time. The first time in a while that I was watching coverage of like a school shooting and I wasn't like completely numb to it, you know? And that was like almost refreshing, which is horrible to say, but
Right.
like, holy shit.
But that's
It
where
is just so fucking sad.
we're in a really weird place. And then, you know, all of these women's are being cut off from access to
Abortion. Yeah. Oh my
abortion.
God.
but
like
you know who's the problem? Drag queens,
Right.
obviously.
Right.
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 perfect segue, Colette. Nailed it.
I just because, you know, what is worse in this world than some little
Then some fabulous hair.
fabulous hair and some little fucking duck walking?
And making
Yeah.
people laugh.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Beautiful comedy, amazing design, architecture.
That's the hyperfixation right now with the right Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
of the week. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
ridiculous to me. It's just so stupid.
Well, and I think it's so funny because they're like, oh, did you hear? This is absolutely true. Schools in Florida, like a principal resigned or was forced to be stepped down because some teacher.
Oh, the statue of
yes,
David?
they showed
Yes.
kids a statue of Michelangelo of David, and parents went up in arms in Florida about this. And that, like, they're so scared of the world right now that something we've been teaching people for years, like a statue of a penis, like
Right.
50% of the population
In
has
every
one.
art textbook for the
Yes.
last like 5 decades.
It's like they're so afraid of their own bodies too,
Right.
like, and their own, feelings, desires, and everything, that it's just like, it's just crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's so wild.
Hold on. I don't know if this is a stupid moment, but isn't he like covered by a little fig leaf like a Ken doll?
No.
And it's just like a nub?
No, it's like
It's like a penis?
correct. Yeah.
Correct. But arguably, instead of firing someone for doing this, if your complaint was truly bad, put one in the textbook. I don't know. Like,
Right.
but we had one like in my house growing up. Well, shit, that's why I'm gay.
That's why you're
We had a
gay.
little mini one like at home, but like, Jesus. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
It's very famous. Yes, it's a picture of me.
Yeah, like the one and only.
Yeah,
Look at
right,
me,
right,
curly
right.
hair, great dick.
Great dick.
Jesus, I should have said that on the podcast.
You can cut that.
No,
Look,
probably
he's
not.
not circumcised.
Oh well.
Well,
not
this
me.
is, yesteryear.
Right.
It was different.
Great body though.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good
He
for him.
works out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Girl, look at that.
But it's very
body.
natural looking. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah. But I remember seeing the penis as a little girl and being like, eh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well.
But that's it.
That's it.
You, me, and everybody else. We all went, eh.
Uh-huh.
But that,
And moved on.
yeah. Because it's.
They can't do that, unfortunately. So.
Which is so weird because it's this history has existed for so long and it's like, okay, why now?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you could argue that it's the same size as some pistols, right? So what's different?
I think that we
in the
were kind of
pocket, you know?
talking about this in the car on the way here. I think that generation is starting to feel like they're being phased out.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because we were saying like, look at Gen Z now. Like
Yeah.
everyone is queer now.
Yes.
It's not like how when we were younger, it was like inaccessible. It's accessible for everybody. And I feel like the people that still hold on to those like traditional conservative values, they see that they're being phased out now. It's finally happening. And so they're grasping at whatever they can.
Exactly.
They're effectively grasping at straws is what
Yes.
they're doing.
It's not going to work too.
It's not going to work.
I don't believe it will work. I think they are going to fail so miserably.
Everybody
think-
is queer now.
Yeah. It's fabulous.
It's
It
so
rocks. Yeah.
good. It's so good. All right, y'all. We are gonna take a little dancey dance break, but
Ooh.
you know the drill. To move energy, you got to move your body. So we'll
You
see
can
you in a
dance
sec
and jive.
and have a good time.
Yeah.
What song is that?
Dancing Queen.
Oh, duh.
Well, having the time of your life is the correct words. All right, Monday.
Hi.
Hi. So, if your childhood could be equated to a movie, what movie would it be?
Oh gosh. I don't know if I have a great example of what film it could be. It was definitely very filmic,
Okay.
I would say. I don't know if I have a very specific example, but I would relate it to cinematic experience.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very tropey. I come from a small town and I have big dreams of the city and of glamour and exactly what I'm doing right now.
Amazing.
And so I've always related to it sort of, I'll go with The Wizard of Oz.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's how it's kind of always felt.
Love that.
Where do you hail from?
I'm from Lacey, Washington.
Okay.
So it's not like a cow town, but it certainly isn't that glamorous life that I dreamed of.
Sure. Sure. Can you tell us something you wish people knew about you?
That I wish people knew about me.
Yeah.
I'm not a picky eater. If you want to grab dinner, let's do it.
I love that.
I love that.
I
Any
feel like
day.
we're kind of approaching a place in society where everyone is like, everyone has things to say about the things that they eat, and I'm like, don't y'all just want to like eat food?
I would
I'll
love
eat
to.
like anything.
I would love to, and I wish I could.
I have a few friends that are a little pickier, and I'm like, where are we gonna eat, Mama?
Yeah, you decide.
Yeah,
You're the
so
one with restrictions, so
Yeah.
you tell me.
And
Monday Morning is not a picky eater.
I like that.
It's a fun fact.
Were you a funny child?
Oh, absolutely.
What I'm really asking is, how long have you been using humor as a coping mechanism?
I can pinpoint that actually.
Ooh.
I want to say I realized it in sophomore year. I never had interest in letting anybody get a leg up on me. Uh, like in terms of like trying to bully me or get the laugh at me. And so I learned to hit the ball back basically with people like that at a young age, and I did it in a way that involved comedy because they didn't expect that wit coming right back at them. They said some rude shit to me and I would instantly turn around and throw it back at them, and they were always like, "Oh," and so that's where that came from, and then it just kind of evolved over the years into what it is now with Monday.
That's awesome.
Are you in therapy? Have you ever been in therapy?
I'm not in therapy right now. I have an interest and I have not been before.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Are you someone who's comfortable reaching out to loved ones when you're feeling down or like suffering, if you will? Or are you someone that like, here, decode this series of unhinged memes and hope that someone reaches out?
No, not quite. No, I feel like the memes that I like to share are like of the silly goose variety.
They are something, let me tell you.
Of the silly goose
Man.
variety is a perfect descriptor.
With a little morbidity, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's me. That's the morning.
The dark goose.
Morning spelled Mourning for our dear listeners.
And that is why it's spelled that way.
Our little dark goose. So are you comfortable reaching out to people?
Oh, oops. I am. I certainly have people I can lean on, and we share a closeness where both of us can be vulnerable with each other, and I appreciate those people. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think everyone should communicate their needs, and nobody should feel like they shouldn't be able to. We all have a voice, and we all should be heard. And so I implore everyone to speak to their needs.
I love that.
Love that.
How was drag introduced to you?
Oh gosh, in what context?
First time you ever saw it?
If I remember correctly, live was in Pomona, California in 2013, and I got the chance to see Manila Luzon perform at 340 nightclub, and that was a real treat because I had prior been introduced to her on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I guess that was drag had always floated in like my vicinity and vision throughout the years, but the first time I can really pinpoint honing in on viewing it was Drag Race season 2.
Wow.
Years ago.
So grainy.
That was like a more intentional, like I'm taking drag in, and yeah, here we are.
Did you follow the early seasons, Colette?
I rewatched it much later in life.
Those were the seasons. That was when Drag Race was RuPaul's Drag Race.
Well, because that's kind of the thing with most I would say anything that floats in the reality field.
Like reality television.
Yeah, like those first seasons are so messy because they have no idea what weight they had.
Yeah. They didn't know what they were doing. They were figuring it out. They were making them eat like fried
They were
bull
making
testicles.
herstory, baby.
Yeah, and they also
didn't.
they didn't realize the impact their words would have later.
Yeah, they were just living their lives, right?
Yes.
And looking back, it's like you can see where pop culture was impacted. Isn't that fascinating?
Wow. And I mean that goes for all of the Bravo network too. That goes for
Like the Real Housewives, all of it. Yeah, isn't it fascinating? It's like an anthropology study.
Go watch season 1 of Real Housewives of Orange County and tell me any of that shit would air today. Same with like season 1 of The Office. Any movie that we loved from our early teens. So fucking problematic. But like that's the good TV. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
I grew up on The Simple Life. That was my reality TV.
Was that like
cat
MTV
died.
or?
That was when she lied to get out of going to work, right?
No, she lied because she spent like $400 at that feed shop on absolutely nothing. She bought that giant mirror
Yeah.
and a birdhouse.
She bought all this stuff. Yeah.
That show is equally problematic. I will never forget rewatching that. If for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, Paris and Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton are like dropped off in the middle of nowhere, and they're driving this giant lifted truck with a trailer, like
And it's pink.
a travel trailer attached to it. Neither of them have their licenses on them. They get pulled over because they have illegal lighting underneath their car. Neither of them have their licenses on them, and the cops are just like, "It's fine, see ya." And like obviously it's like there's a camera crew and everything, but I just remember watching that and being like, wow, the way that would never happen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
This was on the Real Housewives?
No.
This is The Simple Life.
This was The Simple Life.
Oh, The Simple Life of Paris, and like it was just called The Simple Life?
The Simple Life, because they take away their fancy cars, their diamond rings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
They made a TV show about this.
yes.
It works because Paris and Nicole are both like self-aware enough to
Nice.
recognize like what TV show they're bringing to the table, and so they both lean into it.
Nice.
And so they both just act like the silliest gooses effectively,
Yes.
and it just hijinks, shenanigans.
like making out with teenage boys.
How old were they?
Oh, like
Teenagers?
early 20s,
Okay.
maybe.
Interesting.
Was that the one that she
Oh,
called
got it.
Chops
Yes, the nice teeth.
with the nice teeth?
Hi, gorgeous,
Mhm.
everyone.
Hmm. Oh, and when she threw the bleach around the bar
She threw bleach on a
because she couldn't find her
table.
purse. I want my fucking purse. Yeah. That show rocked.
And that was also the era of horrific hair extensions.
Oh, the early Y2Ks, honey. Oh, the frosty eyeshadow and the baby pink lips. Yes. I think we should bring that back.
Okay.
Yeah, Y2K makeup.
Everybody looks dead. I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's how drag was introduced to you. I love that. Okay, so kind of switching gears. So what role has drag taken in your life in terms of navigating gender and identity? Like, are you Monday? Are you someone without Monday?
I feel like I'm someone without Monday, and I also feel like I am Monday.
That's a fair answer.
I'm a Gemini, so I'm gonna always approach it from both sides.
I love that.
I wouldn't say that Monday morning is necessarily an exploration of my gender. Like I already know who I am, and I don't need drag to show me who I am, and so I just kind of Monday is like my muse.
Like an extension of your personality.
Yeah, that's more how I
An
relate to her.
amplified version.
Like a mask?
No, I think like an amplified,
Yeah.
me on,
On
amphetamines
makeup and yeah,
at
exactly.
Disneyland.
Absolutely.
know?
Yes. Yes.
Steroids.
Yes.
Cranked.
Cranked.
Up to 10.
Mm-hmm. That's how I would, yeah.
I love that. Do you go by anything other than Monday? Or is Monday your name?
Like,
Is that your government name?
oh no, Elson.
Yeah.
Elson.
Yeah, I'm Elson Ferris. Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Allison.
Hi.
What are your pronouns?
They, them, / she, her.
Gorgeous. Is that like if you're in drag, or is she cool whenever?
They, she out of drag as Elson, and then she, her in drag. Yeah, don't they, them Monday.
Right.
Got it. Good to know. Okay, so nope, I already asked you that. Have you seen any changes or growth in your own perspective or coping mechanisms as a result of like your work in drag, like comedy performances or healing in any capacity?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Yeah,
Let me hear that one more time.
like, do you see any like changes or growth in like your own perspective, like of your mental health, like since starting your drag performances?
I think it kind of, excuse me, I think it kind of ebbs and flows.
Okay.
Yeah. I think with where I'm at right now in drag, I'm feeling really satisfied creatively, and I'm feeling really happy with the work that I'm doing. And when I'm performing these days, I feel really good.
Well, you look amazing and so happy up there.
Thank you. I had a sister of mine, Hoochie Papa. She told me a while back that her trick is to just always go out there and have fun which is, I feel like something I knew, but, you know, hearing it from a sister repeated out loud, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so sometimes when I get in my head about things with drag, I just think that to myself, and then it's like, I'm back.
Who is your drag mother?
Myself.
Beautiful. So you are the house of mourning.
Yes, I am.
Do you have any
All
baby
me.
mornings?
Baby mornings. No. No
Not
baby
yet.
mornings yet. I think I'm definitely open to the idea.
I'll be a baby morning.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You can be Sunday Fun Day.
Hey, oh, that's right.
Would you want to come back and do David's makeup?
No, she doesn't do makeup on other people. No, she doesn't do it.
I was telling David in the car I hate doing other people's
Oh, okay.
makeup.
Well, then never mind.
I can certainly teach David.
Yeah, we can try.
We can do
That
a
would be
lesson.
Sad, yeah.
That would be hysterical.
We've tried before, and I feel like it didn't work very well, but
Yeah.
it's okay. Well,
But was it a lesson with Monday?
no,
Well,
but like you're good at makeup, and
right, but I did your makeup.
oh, that's right.
I would teach you, honey.
Yeah.
All right.
You hold the brush.
All right, fine. All
It
right,
would be a different
all
experience.
right. Okay, cool.
Um. Performers generally struggle with the idea of like having to be on. Do you feel like you have to be on all the time in your personal life?
I
as
feel
well?
like I'm on constantly.
Do you like that?
That's who I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm an on person.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I always, hello, you know, that's just how I feel. So I never feel like that goes away. And I'm content in that. That makes me feel like myself.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you don't experience like burnout where you're like, I don't want to talk to anybody for 24 hours.
I certainly experience burnout, but not in being myself. You know, I can certainly be tired and feel like I need a little breaky poo, but you know, here I am anyway.
You're still going to be
Yeah,
as
I was born
spirited.
this way.
I love that. I love that. How do you balance the need for levity and laughter with the importance of taking trauma seriously and addressing it in a meaningful way? Or actually, before I even ask you that, do you do comedy or do you just do comedy shows?
I feel like I don't exactly do comedy like numbers. I would say the comedy is more in like my hosting and my personality and me on a microphone or in conversation.
For sure.
Do you have a favorite comedian or somebody you think is really funny?
No, I'm inspired by so many people. I could never just focus on one.
I like that, more of a mood board type of gal.
Yeah, I find that I naturally draw from people that excite me to Monday's mood board. Several people, not just one. Although you know what, I will say if I had a gun to my head, you know, and guns though, I would probably say Lisa Kudrow.
Okay.
That woman captivates my soul. She's so funny. She's so dimensional.
I would say that's probably my ultimate muse with Monday Mourning. I've grown up my entire life watching Lisa Kudrow. You know, she was at the heyday of the 90s. And,
Yes.
you know, Friends, Romeo and Michelle, all of it. And that I kind of latched onto, it felt like.
She was also in, was it called Clock Watchers?
Yeah, with Parker Posey.
Uh-huh.
Terribly boring movie, but an ensemble cast.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't know how that movie was so boring. Like they had.
Because it had Toni Collette also.
That's
It was like
true.
everybody. It's like, why did this flop?
It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I share your love for Lisa.
Oh yeah, she rocks.
Were you a theater kid growing up?
Not quite. I was in drama classes. I didn't have the capacity to do like any of the shows though. Yeah, that wasn't for me. But I did take drama all throughout high school.
I am with you on that. I took the classes, but I was not interested in being in a play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I loved being in plays. It was so much fun.
Do you have a favorite that you did?
This one's so it was such a dumb play, but we did the Iliad, the Odyssey, and all of Greek mythology in 99 minutes or less. And
That sounds like there's some comedy to
I
it.
it was
Okay.
I played Hera, so I was in drag.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I played, but I also played like Zeus, or no, I didn't play Zeus. I played like 10 characters. I was Agamemnon. I was like, well, I don't really remember.
Talent. Come
No,
on,
but
talent.
but it was just like it was such a funny, weird show, and it was like very dumb. But no, I'd say my favorite theater. That one is like the most recent one that like sticks out in my mind, and that was like probably senior year of high school.
Yeah.
I loved improv shows. Improv was always my favorite.
Oh yeah, improv is so fun.
It's so fun, and you learn so much because you have to be able to like think on your feet and
Exactly. I mean, it's
believe.
one of those things that naturally lends itself to like what we do.
Well, yeah, you were talking about it too. Like we have to suspend belief, and
Exactly.
and it is part of performance too. Monday and I were talking about on the ride up how, you know, if I've played a song enough times and I've seen crowds react positively to it enough, like I honestly don't hate the song "I Got a Feeling" anymore because it makes everyone happy.
Exactly.
Like I can't even. I like hated that song because when I was a kid at bar mitzvahs, I was like, oh my god, here we go again. But like, because you played it at every Jewish event, because Mazel Tov. But now that I see, you know, crowds love it so much, it actually makes me happy when I hear it kind of come on.
Absolutely. There
yeah.
are so many songs like that where if you just suspend your disbelief, like
Yes.
they're actually pretty cool.
And as a DJ too, let me just get on my soapbox for a second, because like you'll have people like coming up to the booth and they'll be like, "Can you do this? Can you do this? But I need you to do this. I need you to do that." Right? It's like, yo, deciding whether or not you're gonna have a good time is a personal decision, and you get to go out there and you can have fun and enjoy what's happening and like feel the room, because apparently you're incapable of doing so. But like this is I'm talking to like, you know, the jerks that come up to the DJs. There's a lot of really wonderful people who come and ask for requests nicely. But for people who are like super demanding at events, it's like, dude, just go have fun. Like, stop. My job's to worry about the music. You don't need to be stressed about it. Like, why are you ruining your own
Your
night
job is
right
to have a
now?
good
Yeah,
time.
go drink. If you're not having fun with the music, go drink more. Okay? Like, trust me,
Well
it'll start sounding
said.
good. Like, yeah, tip your bartender.
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you hope audiences take away from your performances beyond just entertainment?
That life doesn't always have to be so serious.
I love that. It's beautiful. Beautifully put. How do you navigate the balance of paying homage to drag traditions while also pushing boundaries and innovating within the art form?
I certainly do like to pay my homages. That's kind of the main tapestry of the body of work that I do. You know, with Morning Sickness, I'm paying homage to the cult classics that inform a lot of our senses of humor or our personal style. And then, you know, with Goddess, I'm paying homage to the women who make us brave or the women who inspire us to chase our dreams. And so I would say that's probably the main way that I pay tribute to, you know, where we come from. And then I like to push that by keeping it current in an engaging way, because I know that that's not for everybody as an audience member. And so I like to find ways to push it into the future, you know, because I certainly think there's a lot of room for the past in the future in terms of popular culture. And I don't like to see it get left behind. And so that's how I'm kind of, as a Gemini, I'm kind of hovering in both sides of that conversation simultaneously.
I really want to come to Morning Sickness. I've never been.
It's
Yeah.
so fun.
Is
I
it-
love that show.
So
They're
it's
Sundays.
a show, or I thought it was like, is it gay movies? Like, what is on the screen, or
So
what's happening?
it's I introduce these cult classics, like I was saying, like these cornerstones. A lot of them are queer
films?
queer centric, you know, queer
Okay.
coded. You have Romeo and
Got it.
Michelle, you have
Yeah, sure.
Showgirls,
Okay.
Serial Mom, etc. And it is a screening of each motion picture, and we start things out with a little tribute to the movie, and that changes depending on just what the vibe is. You know, for Mommy Dearest, I just came out as Joan Crawford, and I did a really fun RuPaul mix, you know, Call Me Mother. And then we got the show rolling with some jokes, and then we started the movie. And then for we have Sister Act coming up on April 9th that I'm so excited about. I'm going to be participating in that one with my sisters Diamond Lil and Kennedy Colby. And I don't want to give away too much, but we certainly have that one I will say it is going to be a produced
Mm,
morning sickness.
awesome.
Ooh.
Yes, it's going to be throughout the entire runtime. It's going to be an all-nighter.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Super excited.
Anytime I hear Mommy Dearest, I just, Dana, get the axe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that everyone can quote that film.
It's very quotable.
Barbara, please.
Have you ever faced backlash or criticism for your drag performances?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay, that's good, right?
I have to imagine. No, I haven't. I haven't heard anything. I mostly just hear great job.
That's good. That's good. We
You
like
know, seems like I'm doing something right.
Right.
we love. A
I feel like
supportive
if we
girl.
do a bad job, who's gonna like tell us, be like, hey, your set sucked tonight?
Well, that's why I pride myself on who I surround myself with, because
Yeah.
I know the people I court with would tell me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I love reaching out to my girlfriends and being like, so, okay, tell me, like, what's
Yeah.
up with the show tonight? You know?
Well, you're so good at like connecting with people in the
You
crowd.
really are.
Yeah.
I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up seeing all kinds of concerts, and I watched how the artists would, engage with the audience, and that was something that I always took with me each time. I thought it was so special, and it's like I want to kind of return that now that I'm in their shoes.
Is drag the first thing you ever like performed? Or
Yeah.
or did you like take dance classes as a kid?
No
or anything?
classes.
Okay.
No.
You play sports?
Not currently. I certainly have interest, I think.
As like a little youth though, like did you have games or concerts or not? Okay, so the drag was like your first time like on a stage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Love that.
That's really cool.
Yep, first time at the Timber Room at Americano Show Mugs in 2018.
Hey.
How did you pick
That's-
your? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's surprisingly recent.
How did you pick your drag name?
I am named after a Fleetwood Mac song, the first song on their first album.
I
I love Fleetwood.
that. Yeah, that's right. You were at that concert.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her a couple years ago. I was
Stephanie. Yes, she rolls.
You mean Stevie Nicks? Is that?
Stephanie Lynn Nix.
I love that.
Yes, honey.
How was that concert?
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that was my fourth time seeing Stevie twice with Mac, twice by herself. And that one felt the most special, I will say, because that was right after we lost Christine
Mm.
fairly recently.
Yeah.
And, she sang Landslide with that compilation behind her of Christine photos. And it's been like almost like a whirlwind seeing that song Landslide have this decades spanning career as this like Americana song that's like, everyone loves Landslide and it relates to people in this way and that way. And now we all relate to it together as like, Stevie saying goodbye to Christine.
Mm.
And like watching a piece of American like culture pivot in that way in real time was just like such a
Wow.
mind fuck.
Yeah, I bet.
And seeing her acknowledge it on the microphone and well up, like, it's like, damn, I'm watching history. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Wow. Yeah. That's remarkable.
Yeah. That is remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Our generation has probably a bingo card of, wow, I'm watching history right now.
Constantly.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
At least I think maybe 3 bingo cards have been filled
Yeah.
at this point.
Something, man.
Yes.
Pandemonium.
Like what?
A
What,
lot of it.
what will be left to talk about?
I don't even want to go there.
No.
Honestly.
One of my bingos that I still think about, remember that like stretch of 3 days where everything was red?
The sky.
Yeah, like everything.
Yeah. Well, remember it was like.
It was like we were on
smoke
Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like truly like crimson red surroundings.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
that like stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Like literal dystopian.
Yeah.
But it's real.
Uh-huh. Like Total Recall.
Yeah. I mean, I just remember as a kid never dealing with smoke in the summers. I don't know about you guys.
No, there was
Here
no,
in Seattle.
There was
Yeah.
no smoke season.
Not in
Really?
Seattle. In Lacey, was there?
I don't think so, no.
But I feel like it wasn't until college where I was like the first time I wanted to go for a run, and I was like, it's not like safe to like go run outside in this weather, and the weather was just the smoke that was like literally.
It's always alarming to me when you look at your phone and it said when you look at the weather and it just says
It's like
smoke.
smoke.
It says
Yeah.
smoke.
Not safe.
Like, what do you want for breakfast? Smoke. Like, not that kind of smoke.
No, mesquite. It is mesquite outside.
Yes.
Mesquite.
Not
Like
just
barbecue?
mesquite, just
Yeah.
mosquitoes at that
Ooh,
time.
barbecue
But,
sounds
oh,
good.
so good.
Can you describe a particularly memorable or impactful moment from your time as a drag performer?
Oh my God. That is such a good one. Because, God, there's like a billion.
Give us 2, maybe 3.
2 impactful like memories from
Mhm.
drag. God, even just picking 2.
You can pick more than 2. We got time.
Gosh, doing Bad Romance with my friends Matthew and Carson at a Beauty Boy show in what was that, 2020, I think. I had always wanted to, as a major Little Monster, wanted to do like a big over the top performance of that song, and I got to do it at a Beauty Boy show that celebrated pop stars, and we had backup dancing, like choreography, the whole kit and caboodle. That one has always kind of stuck with me. And then first night hosting at Supernova was really special. I did that with my sisters, Rowan, Hoochie, and Harper, who's going to be at Goddess on Saturday. And that one really stuck with me because that was when we realized that drag was taking new form at the club. And that was really thrilling for me.
That's cool.
How far after opening was that?
I know it just happened in this most recent August. So maybe like 9 months ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Before we were just performing like very normally, and then we just decided to start hosting.
I love that.
Yeah,
That did change the presentation of it for sure.
it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
I love that audience so much. I
Mhm.
never have a bad audience at Supernova.
That is
Ever.
an absolute fact.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad crowd.
They are always in it to win it. I love
Yeah.
those people so much.
hmm Dude, my first night at Supernova was also like one of the most memorable
Fuck yeah.
performances of my entire life.
Yeah,
I mean, I just like something.
that was when we met.
Yep. We met on my first night.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I
Yeah.
remember when.
I didn't play Toxic that night, but
Oh no!
but
Wait, because you
had-
did the.
we probably met. But I mean, it was just the beginning. You know what I mean? Like the relationship developed.
Just the start of
Yeah.
things.
We
Yeah.
probably did encounter each other. I do remember meeting you that night.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that it's been a year over that for me, because I was December of last year.
Time is
December
flying.
of 2021, maybe it was. Yeah. No, 22. December 22. Because then it would have been
Yeah, it
1
wa-
year in 23. So yeah.
Yeah.
So December 22 is when
Jeez.
my first show there.
Yeah.
It was the Hanukkah party.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, I did work that night because I remember
Oh.
seeing the inflatables for the first time on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You mentioned on Saturday that several years ago you had pitched a ABBA night and you got left on red. I don't know if you're allowed to say or if you're willing to drag them, but who left you on red?
I'm not gonna say,
Okay.
but that did in fact happen, and
So how did it fabricate?
like in its current state.
Yeah.
Well, I work very closely with my good friend Caleb, who is the CEO of Beauty Boys, who also manages Supernova, and I just basically was like, I want to do this. Can we do it?
So you just were like persistent, or do you just brought it up again, or like how long ago did you pitch it?
Not persistent, no, because it's only on the second iteration.
Oh.
Yeah. And so when the first time came around, I really just asked the one time, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
and that's why I love working with Caleb so much, is he just trusts me
Mm-hmm.
with artistry and production, and he was just like, yeah, let's do it.
Amazing.
Yeah, no hesitation.
True that.
So when did the idea come to you?
For an ABBA night?
Yeah.
Oh, like my whole life. Honey, I love
Right.
ABBA. Yeah.
Right.
No, I think
When did you originally pitch it? Is what I'm asking.
what did I originally?
When did you originally pitch it?
To the other place?
Yeah.
It was right before the pandemic, so I want to say 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we exited the pandemic, and I was like, all right, back to Ebonite.
You're like, I have manifested. I'm
Uh-huh.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well,
Okay.
my nightlife career really kicked off post-pandemic as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit got
absolutely.
moving after pandemic, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was when Baby reached out to me about Queer Bar, and that was
Van
like,
Beasley,
yeah.
iconic.
I love her. I'm so excited, by the way, just shameless plug for Kennedy's
Yeah, benefit
fundraiser.
show.
Yes. It is going to be so fun. I'm so excited to be playing with so many amazing other people, and Monday is going to be there as well. So definitely come on out and support our girl.
Sunday, April 16th at the Woods.
There is
located
a
next to-
tattoo raffle.
with Frankie.
Yeah,
Fab
and
Tat,
I'm
Frankie.
Psyched because I'm
That's a
going to buy a
Sunday.
bunch of tickets. Yeah.
That's
Sunday,
Sunday.
April 16th.
I know. It's the day I get back from something I can't say on air.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's a Sunday, so like I can go.
Oh, yes.
God's Day, yeah.
Yes.
God's day. Our day. Well,
This-
God is Lizzo, in my humble opinion.
I wish.
In your opinion,
Mm.
what role do drag queens play in the larger cultural landscape? And how has that like evolved with time? And your what just like your 2 cents? I know that's like a very
I think
Big picture
drag
question.
queens have been at the forefront of shaping things for quite some time. And really, what it boils down to is trans women have been at the forefront of shaping the pop cultural landscapes. You know, if you look at, music, where it's at right now, or fashion, all of it can be traced back to drag in the 70s or even the 60s, really, put on by trans women. Yeah.
yes. Thank you. Thank you
Mhm.
for that. I agree. Do you incorporate social or political commentary into your performances?
Mm,
Or is that not Monday's thing?
not quite. Just because I don't feel like I possess the verbiage to elegantly speak to it in performance, and I don't want to act like I do either.
That's fair.
Yeah. And so I don't.
Great. All right. What advice would you give someone who's interested in exploring drag culture or pursuing drag performance?
I'd say know your history, know where drag comes from, know where it's been, where it is right now, where it's going. Look for leaders and authority figures that have covered drag throughout all the decades. And believe in yourself, damn it, and go out there and have fun.
Those are
Yes.
great little pearls of wisdom. All right. Final question.
Okay.
If you go back in time and talk to your younger self, what would you say at 6, 13, and 21?
At 6, 13, and 21. Oh, those are fun years. At 6. Gosh. I don't know if I even remember 6 years old. I would say make sure you're having a fun time because it certainly doesn't always last. You quickly get thrown into things as you get older. And so make the most of your childhood is what I'll say to 6-year-old me.
Love that.
And then what's the next age? 13?
13.
13. Don't be so shy with the arts, I've always been curious what it would have been like had I tried out for plays and seen what that would have been like. I'll go with that.
I love that.
Love that.
21.
You would have been amazing. I mean, you are amazing.
You are
Well, I'm
amazing.
doing it now, so
Yeah,
here
facts.
I am.
There you are.
21. It's all gonna happen.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
I fucking love that.
I love that.
All right, y'all. Well, that brings us to the end. Next week, we have our dear friend Matthew. Jem, is that his last name?
Maybe. I
Matthew
just call
from
him
Beauty
Matt.
Boys?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know.
I love Matthew.
Me too.
We're going to talk about fashion and mental health, and we'll just kind of see where the conversation takes us. And you'll just have to tune in
Hell
to find
yeah.
out. But as always, you can find us on social at The Coco Show Pod or thecocoshow.com to listen to all of our episodes and buy merch. And again, please email your you fucking haws to thecocosshowpod@gmail.com. And as always, we will see you.
Next Tuesday.
Bye.
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 We're out.
Gorgeous.
We're out.
Amazing.
Wow, fun.
You did great.
That was
Yeah?
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. That was my first recording.
Ever?
Yeah.
Your voice
Pop
sounds
the
awesome.
chair. Yeah,
Thank
sounds
you.
great.
Yeah.
Well, she has a lot of mic experience.
Yeah, that's
you know?
true. A Mikey girl.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Dark Goose. Is that what we should name it? That was funny.
Dark Goose is good.
Dark Goose. Yeah. That's funny.
Dark silly goose.
Dark silly goose or just
Silly
dark
dark
goose?
goose.
Silly dark goose?
Silly dark.
Dark silly goose? Silly dark goose or just dark goose?
Dark goose.
Dark goose.
That's it.
Way in.
Yeah, we're done. Ugh.